Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video, and XRP is so close to absolutely skyrocketing. We are really close. Now, ladies and gents, I've heard a lot of people asking this really scary question, which is the bull run over? Have we missed it? Have we missed our opportunity to make life-changing wealth? And the simple answer to that is no. We have about 2 to 3 months left in this bull run. We haven't seen the second leg up. And you can actually go back and look at the two previous bull runs. So look at from 2016 onwards. And there hasn't been a bull run of consequence where the bull run ends with nothing. There's always a second leg up. And the reason why I say a bull run of consequence is that we've had other Bitcoin halving events before 2016, but not really much happened that put crypto on the radar. And that was back when it was pretty much Bitcoin and a couple of other cryptos. We are talking about a much bigger market from 2016 onwards to where we are now. And we haven't seen a second leg up for crypto and XRP yet. Now, we seem to be following the bull run pattern of 2017 heading into 2018. And what happened there is that the market started really moving rapidly, especially with XRP, towards the start of February. Now, in 2020 and 2021, we saw the market start moving rapidly after the second week of Jan. So we have a couple of days left of January. We're moving into February really soon, and the market should start turning around rapidly. And here's the thing, ladies and gents. It doesn't matter what position you're in, whether you have the resources to continue to accumulate, whether you have spent all that you can or all that you need to, like wherever you sit, as long as you're holding crypto, that's the amazing thing. And ladies and gents, of course, not financial advice. If you are in a situation where you've built your bags, or maybe you've gone, look, I've exhausted all my resources, I can't buy anymore, great. All you need to do is just sit back and hold and wait. And things will start moving rapidly really soon. If you do have some money on the sidelines, or you do have resources to continue to put into crypto, it's still an amazing opportunity to accumulate. Because once this bull run kicks off, once the second leg up happens, and that's the massive alt season that everybody is waiting for, there's no going back. Once we skyrocket, it's going to be 2 to 3 months of explosive, euphoric prices. We are going to see prices that far exceed anything anyone could anticipate. And there won't be many buying opportunities, because the majority of people won't want to pay 10x, 100x, maybe 1000x for the exact same crypto they could buy right now quite cheaply. But of course you will see people FOMO in, because once these prices start going crazy, people will be desperate to accumulate. And that's exactly what's going to happen with XRP. I mean, we saw it happen in November of 2024, when XRP went from 50 cents to over $2.60, $2.70 in the space of a month. You saw people not only buying like mad, but they were rolling other cryptos into XRP. We saw a lot of people swapping out their Solana, their Bitcoin, and other cryptos because they were desperate. They felt like they'd missed out on that XRP pump, and they didn't want to miss out for any further gains. And that's why we're in a really great position, because if you've been building your bags, whether you've been in XRP for years or months or weeks or maybe days, maybe this is your first day in, if you hold a little bit of XRP, you're in a really amazing position. Now, something else to consider, ladies and gents, is that there's a lot of people talking about waiting for a very specific piece of news, and that's going to be the catalyst that drives XRP upwards. Whether that news is the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit finally being dropped, whether it's an XRP strategic reserve, whether it's an XRP ETF. Now, all of that is lovely and wonderful and absolutely will impact the price. But I would argue that none of that news matters, really. And the reason why I say that is the alt season is going to happen regardless. Let's say we don't get a resolution to the lawsuit until after the bull run. Let's say we don't get an XRP ETF until the end of the year. Let's say there is no XRP strategic reserve. Let's just say, just for argument's sake, The alt season's going to happen no matter what. And that's why I kind of put my blinders on. I go, well, look, I'm aware of the news and that's all fabulous. But for me, I'm looking at where is the market going to go? How high is XRP going to rally? And what are my take profit points? Because here's the thing, ladies and gents. If you have $100,000 on the table, if you have $1 million on the table, you're not going to stop and go, I wonder if there's been any legal update on the judge's orders, and I wonder what page 36 of the brief says, or I wonder, you're not going to think about anything outside of what you're looking at when it comes to taking profits. You're going to look at the price of XRP. You're going to look at what the amount of money is you have to take profits from. And that's going to be your focus. And the reason why I say this is because this is where I see a lot of people make mistakes. You see a crypto start pumping, and then people are desperate to find out, well, why is it pumping? What's going on? What's the news? And they get so caught up in looking for the reasons behind the pump that they miss out on taking profits. Or they think, oh, it's pumping. I can't figure out why. I'm going to wait and see what happens. And then they miss out. And we saw this happen the last bull run with cryptos like Matic, Chainlink, VeChain. There was a couple of ones like that where people were waiting to see what happened. And then once it tanked back down, most of those cryptos corrected over 50%. And people missed out on amazing gains. And I saw this happening. And it's one of the, there's nothing more heartbreaking to see someone go, I wish I'd done this. I wish I'd done that. I wish I bought that crypto. I wish I'd taken that profit. And that's why I say to you, have a plan. It doesn't have to be perfect, but have a plan going in. And if you've followed my content for quite some time, you've heard me talk about, well, look at your XRP and look at your other cryptos. But let's just take XRP for an example. Look at your bag, figure out your short-term, mid-term, long-term take profit points, and figure out your conservative prices and your crazy prices, because no one knows how high XRP is going to rally this bull run. Let's say conservatively, XRP hits $10, $15, maybe $20 a coin. Look at those price points and figure out, okay, if it goes to $10, $15, or $20, how much of my bag do I cash out? How much am I holding on to, midterm, long term? Do I roll some XRP over into the next bull run? What about a separate utility run? What if we see price action in the alt season and then we see another bigger price action when there's mass adoption and utility? How much XRP do I have aside for a utility run? Let's say things get even crazier and it goes to $100 in the next couple of months. Same questions should be considered, whether it's $20, $100, $1,000. Have that plan. And you don't want to make these decisions on the fly, because you're going to be such a euphoric state when you have money on the table. And like I said, it could be $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, $10 million. It could be any amount of money that could make a difference, and that amount is different for every person. But you don't want to be making these life-changing decisions with money on the line and you're in a state of euphoria. You want to have these plans figured out right now. And that's the reason why I'm making this video and why I'm making this content, because we are so close to the biggest alt season anyone has ever seen. XRP is going to get a second leg up in this alt season alone. But then we're also going to see a separate utility run. So there could be multiple price points for XRP immediately, midterm, and long term. And if you have a strategy in place, it may not be perfect, but at least you have something to work with when things start getting crazy, things start getting wild, and you start making life-changing profits. And as I stated, ladies and gents, none of this is financial advice. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about the other cryptos I hold outside of XRP, consider becoming a patron. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you'll have access to all the cryptos I hold, all my portfolios, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.